Hello everyone, I'm the old guy and welcome back to my Let's Play of Pharaoh. This is episode 16 and we have a choice in front of us. So this is going to be episode 16 part 1. In this episode we are going to do Dakhla Oasis, and in the next episode we'll do Dunkwell Oasis. So let's pick Dakhla Oasis, Order Amid Chaos, and let's begin.
Pepi has taken the throne and awarded your family with the status of Chancellor, but it has come with a price. Centralized authority continues to erode as local and regional leaders become more powerful. Harvests in some regions are far below normal, and the specter of famine has begun to appear in Egypt. Mennefer, once a splendid and beautiful city, is beginning to decline. Seers foretell difficult times to come. Our powerful neighbors are moving to take advantage of our increasing weakness. Our outpost at Buhen is under siege from fearless Kushite soldiers sent from Kerma, the largest non-Egyptian city in Africa. The Kushite are demanding tribute, and the slightest provocation could lead to an outright attack. Nubia too has issued a call to war and is seeking to reclaim lost land. Try to keep Egypt stable by establishing an administrative post at Dakhla Oasis. The oasis has a large stand of valuable trees, but these trees unfortunately block access to the limited water supply at the oasis. From this important location, import ebony from the African interior. Pepi, anticipating his journey to the afterlife, will request bricks for the construction of his monument. Other cities, short on food, will request sustenance from you.
Alright, we are going to play on very hard difficulty again. We're going to need a population of 5,000, a culture rating of 50, a prosperity rating of 45, a monument rating of 6, and a kingdom rating of 65. Dakhla, the caravan trail. Let's begin. Let's slow the game down here. And let's take a look at what's available for this mission. For farms, we have grain and barley this time. The water lift, irrigation ditch, hunting lodge, and work camp. We have, for raw materials, we have woodcutters and clay pits. The potter, brewery, weaver, papyrus maker, brickworks, and construction guilds. We have the Carpenters Guild and Stonemasons Guild. We have granaries, bazaars, and storage yards available. Booth, bandstand, pavilion, senate house, juggler school, conservatory, and dance school. For the shrines and temples, we have Ra, Ptah, and Bast as the gods to please. The temple complex belongs to Ptah. We have the monument, a small obelisk. And we have the festival square here. Scribble school and library. Well, water supply, dentist, apothecary, physician, and mortuary. Firehouse, architect's post, police station, tax collector, courthouse, city palace, Dynasty Mansion, roadblock, water crossings. We just have a bridge. And beautification, we have gardens, plazas, and small, medium, and large statues. There is a military tab. We have the recruiter. We have only archers. And the academy. Let's take a look at the map. We have a large oasis here in the center. Looks like there's an island here filled with trees. We might have to build a bridge over here. And some more trees. And it looks like there's a meadow all the way around. We have a hyena pack here. We have some ostriches here for food. And ostriches over here. See if there's any more hyena packs around here. It's just the one. Yeah, it's just the one on this side. So I'm gonna build the city blocks on this side here and get a woodcutting operation over here, I believe, and some food happening over here to take advantage of this spawn point here. I'm gonna get this all set up and I will bring you back once I'm done. Alright, I'm back and I took a pretty aggressive stance here. I've got a whole bunch of woodcutters here and a storage yard, a little working camp here to start gathering wood. And I've built 3 large blocks here, roads anyways, and I got a half of one going right now. We are almost 1,000 in the hole. I'm hoping that we're going to have enough time to get our money here. I've also opened up trade with Own and Sakura here. They both buy wood. So hopefully we're going to have enough business to pull ourselves out of the hole here. I'm going to let this populate, and I'm going to bring you back once something changes. I have set the infrastructure to 1 and the health and sanitation to 2. We are still quite short here. I'm going to build another little half of the houses here. And I think in this part here is a mistake. Anyways, I'm not going to build. Yeah, we'll leave that blank. Okay, we're going to let this populate some more. We still haven't got any wood production going on yet, and we are almost 1,500 in the hole. I'm going to let this rest of this populate, and I'll bring you back once we start getting out of debt. All right, I'm back, and we've got some wood production going on here. We are still in the hole quite a bit, and we are 19% unemployment here. I'm wondering, do we hold off on until we get out of debt? We should get some customers here pretty soon. We do have wood exporting at 0 here, and we have 800. Here we go. Let's hold off, and I'll bring you back once we're out of debt here. We have our first debt anniversary. We have minus 217. Let's take a look at our standing. We're at 21 here. Not too bad, but I don't want to take another debt hit. Hopefully we're going to get another caravan coming in here to buy. Some traders coming in. We have another trader coming in here. So hopefully they're going to buy it and we'll be out of debt. Yes, we are out of debt. My next step here is to start putting in some farms and get some food going. I'm going to set that up and I'll bring you back once I'm done. All right, I'm back and I've built 3 farms here with some irrigation ditch and a water lift. Hopefully we're going to start to populate this pretty quick. Here we go. We have a 42% fertility. Let's take a look at our labor. We have a 4% workforce. That's great. I do not have any granaries set up yet. I want to get a supply. There aren't enough jobs. Well, we do have enough jobs now, I think. I don't think we're losing anybody yet. No, we're not. I'm going to let this stabilize for a little bit, and I'll bring you back once that's done. I'm going to have to destroy some of these houses here. Our workforce is out of balance here. We have 20%. Hopefully this will correct itself. We've lost some people here. I got to keep an eye on the population. It is very touchy on this scenario. Okay, we're getting some more housing back here. We have a 17% unemployment. I'm going to destroy a few more houses here. Employees needed. Good. Let's let this stabilize for a little bit. We have a row of... We have some grain coming in right now. My next step is to get some pottery going and bricks. So I'm going to get that set up and I'm going to bring you back once that's done. Alright, I have a section here for clay and a little work area with some more protections and a little bit more protections over here just in case. It's getting a little bit mazy here. We are hurting on labor right now. So I'm going to build back some of these houses here slowly and just keep an eye on our population. We are 13 above 1,300 gold here. And we're making some good money on the lumber at the moment. I'm going to keep an eye on this and I'll bring you back once it stabilizes here. I'm going to build these houses here. Now, we are still short people. Quite a few, actually. So I'm going to throw these houses back in. And we're going to let this run for a little bit more. And we'll see what happens. I'll bring it back when something changes or the population gets filled out here. Alright, it looks like this is getting pretty much populated here. We are still short on labor. I'm going to build a temple here to Ptah. I'm going to put it up here, I think. Let's get rid of a little bit more trees here. And we're going to put a temple of Ptah right here. Let's take a look at the gods to make sure they're okay. They are still pretty good. And this should level some of these guys up some more, I'm hoping. I'm going to let this stabilize for a little bit longer, and I'll bring you back. I'm going to build a bridge crossing right here so they can have access to these trees. Threw in a few more houses here. These guys are still not enough workers. Let's take a look. We are still short a few. We are getting some more people in here, and I want to get some food happening over here and get them fed soon. I'm going to set that up, and I'll bring you back once that's finished. And we have a population milestone, our first 500. Let's take a look here. We are still 4 short. 3 here. Anyways, I'll bring you back once this stabilizes here and I get some more food generation going. We have our first city request. We need wood for 1,800 wood. 10 months to comply here. We only have 100 wood. Ouch. So let's go into wood, and we're going to sell it past 1,800 here. Let's gather some wood and see how that goes. I still haven't made any hunting lodges here. I'm going to put some hunting lodges throughout here, and I'll bring you back once that's done. Alright, I'm back, and we've built some hunting lodges here. I have a place to store some game meat. I'm going to set up some granaries down here and a working camp over here. Hopefully we're going to have enough. We have 6 months to comply with the 1,800 wood. We have 1,000 right now, so we're going to be late on that. So I'm going to set up the granaries down here, and I'll bring it back once that's done. I've built a few more houses here, and we have our granary set up. We still don't have enough employees here to man it, so hopefully this is going to take care of that, and we can start leveling up these houses a little bit. We do have a stockpile of stuff, and we have 17 wood here. There is 19. Let's give this out. See if we are in time for that. And my next is going to build the Dynasty Mansion here. I'm going to build the Dynasty Mansion, and I'll bring you right back. We have a famine here in 5 months to comply, 600 grain. We have that grain. So let's send that off right away to the famine. And I'm thinking I'm going to chop the trees down here and put the Dynasty Mansion right here. I'm going to bring it back once that's complete. We have a gift from the neighbor. 1,000 slabs of meat. I think we can... I don't know if we can take that. We have an empty storehouse here. I have lowered the wood to 0 again, just so we can get out of debt here. I don't want to get another debt hit. So hopefully we're going to be able to sell some of this wood and get ourselves out of debt. We do have a steady supply of food coming in here. And we are going to accept this. Our city standing climbs because we sent the 600 baskets of grain. And we've got a gift from the neighbors. Perfect. This will help with food. I'm just worried about the debt here. What are we at? We are at 25 city standing. Hopefully we can get out of debt real quick. I'm going to let this stabilize for a little bit longer, and I'll bring you back. We have a new trade route available because we gave 1,000 slabs of meat. Let's take a look at that. Where is it? right here. They buy papyrus. This is our camp there. And they buy clay. Let's open trade routes with this, and we are going to start selling clay after 500. And we're going to have to start making some bricks here, because I think the Pharaoh's going to ask for some bricks. I'm going to set that up once we get a little bit more money here, and I'll bring it back. I did turn on the 1800 wood again, so we should start selling wood here very shortly once again. So I'm going to let this run for a little bit longer, and I'll bring you back once I got it set up. And we're in debt again. Alright, I've got some brick makers here, and we got a place to store bricks. Can we sell bricks? Let's take a look at that. Bricks are exportable. Let's export bricks after 500 as well. We do, looks like we have a little bit of disease here. We're going to need a physician in here. Let's put that in. Let's take a look at our population. We are at 7% unemployment. I think it's time to start getting into pottery next. I'm going to set that up, and I'm going to bring you back. I'd like to get some more grain as well. So I'm going to set that up, and I'll bring you back. Alright, I'm back. We've got some pottery going on. I put on a few more clay pits as well. I need a place to store some pottery. I think we're going to put it over here. Let me get rid of this. And let's put one... Oh, that's not a very good spot here. I'm going to set this up and I'll bring you back. Alright, I moved that down. I've got a place to store the pottery here now. And we need some beautification here. It looks like desirable location. And we are short quite a few people. So I'm going to put some gardens in here. And I'll bring you back once that's done. We have a population milestone of 1,000. I'm still throwing in some gardens here. It seems to be doing the trick. There we go. And I'm going to finish this off with some plazas. Let's take a look at our population. We're still about 40 short there. I'm going to continue with the beautification and let this stabilize some more. And I will bring you back when something changes. We have another request for 600 grain for famine. We have that grain ready. Let's send it off to them right away. There we are. We have another city request for 400 grain in 10 months. Let's send that to them as well. And right now they want some entertainment here. So I'm going to set up some entertainment over here. And I'll bring you back once that's done. Alright, I'm back and I have set up some entertainment schools here. We have 2 pavilions and 2 booths in here. And these guys are leveling up now. We are at a 0% workforce and we're fully up here. We're going to get a little bit of an overflow here, I think. And I set up a bunch of shrines and stuff here. Our city standing climbs because we sent away the 600 baskets of grain. And our 400 baskets of grain we sent away. So our city standing is climbing. We have 36. We're going to send a gift as well. Cheetahs and giraffes. Let's dispatch the gift. And we're at 46. We're looking pretty good on that front. I'm going to let this stabilize for a little bit. We have a 1% unemployment now. And I'll bring it back once we're done here. Alright, I'm back. And we have 500 gold. And it looks like it's pretty stable at the moment. We are at 7% unemployment. These guys want some beer, I believe. Yeah, they want beer here. So my next task is to set up some barley fields down here. And I'm going to set that up and I'll bring you back once that's done. Alright, I have a brewery or a barley set up here. Some barley farms. I had to put a irrigation ditch lift here. I couldn't set it up anywhere around here, so I had to put it over here. It's a little bit out of the ways, but it works. And we've got some brewers happening now. That's looking pretty good. This should level up. Let's take a look at our unemployment. We are at 0%. We are short. That's okay. Gives us some growing room. We have lots of food here. I'm thinking I'm going to put another granary here. Let's put another granary right here. Let's put this one as meat, game meat only. And this one here as grain. Just so that it has a place to put it all. And I'll bring it back once it stabilizes a bit here. Alright, we're getting some beer in the city here now. It seems to be leveling up nicely. We still have a shortage of workers, which is good. This should even it out a little bit. We have a bunch of people moving in here. This is working out. Let's take a look at our standings here. We have a 35 culture. We need a mortuary, and so we're going to have to get in some linen here next. Can we make linen? We have a weavers here, but we have no means to get the reeds that we need, or flax, I should say. So we're going to order in some flax next and start getting some weavers going. I'm going to set that up and I'll bring you back. We have a famine again. Request for 900 grain. We have that in stock. Let's give that to them. We have a place here for flax and linen, and we have 2 weavers here. We just need to order in some flax, which we do not have a trade route available. Let's find one here. They are selling flax here. Let's order in some flax. And where's the flax here? Flax we're going to import at 500 here. All right, so we should be getting some linen happening here pretty soon, and we're going to put in a mortuary over here. And I'm going to let this stabilize for a little bit longer, and I will bring you back. Our city standing climbs because we gave the 900 baskets of grain. Let's check our standing here. We are at 47. Can we give another gift? We can. Let's give another gift to the Pharaoh. We are now 57. We need better mortuaries, which we've got going. We have 1 worker here. We are short workers is what we're looking at right now. I'm going to expand and start filling out this block. I'm going to get that started, and I'll bring you back once I get it going here. All right, I'm back, and I've laid it out here. We've got some bazaars. We've got 2 water supplies, a physician, and all the protections, as well as some entertainment. I got another pavilion here. Let's fill this out. We have some more people rolling in here. I'm going to let this populate, and we'll bring it back once we're done. We have a request from the Pharaoh for 400 wood. Let's give that to him. Let's make sure the gods are pleased here. They are. I'm going to build a shrine, a temple here to Ptah, just in case. Right here. Let's take a look at our... We are climbing. We are still short. Let's let this stabilize here for a while longer. We still have people moving in, and I'll bring you back once that is stabilized here. We have some wages are falling. We're going to ignore that. We're going to keep them at 30. Let's make them happy. We are above the kingdom average. Money seems to be pretty good. We are looking all right. What do we have here? A supply of beer needs to be done. We might have to expand our beer making process here. Let's take a look at our labor. We are still short here. I'm going to let this populate some longer, and I'll bring you back. Our city standing climbs because we give away the 400 planks. Let's take a look at that. We're at 62. We're doing all right. I'm a little bit worried about this culture more than anything. We'll get the population, no problem. This still needs to level up and even out here. We're still bringing a lot of people in. We are still short staff here as well, and I believe why it's contributing to our beer problems here. We may have to expand this operation out a little bit, but we're going to let this run for longer and we'll see how it goes. I'll bring it back once this stabilizes a bit. We have a population milestone of 2,000 people. We are growing. This is starting to get a little bit more stable. We're going to leave it at this for the moment. I want to see if we can maintain the food supply. I don't think we have enough beer production here. I'm going to expand this and we will bring you back. Alright, I've put a bunch more barley farms in here. Let's see if we have enough to keep these guys going. We can extend this here in a little bit. Let's see how we do first. Let's take a look at... We are still short people here, although people are still moving in. So we're going to let this stabilize a little bit longer. We seem to be holding our own for food, which is pretty good. And once this kind of stabilizes, we're going to start looking at building the monument here. There is another famine. They want 900 grain. Let's take a look at that. Let's give them that. Let's take a look at our standing. We're at 62. Can we give another gift to the Pharaoh? Yes, we can. Let's dispatch a gift. And we are now at 72. We've got that culture rating. We need a scribble school, so we need some papyrus happening. I'm going to set up some papyrus making over here, and once that's done, I'll bring you back. Alright, I'm back. We have some papyrus set up here. We got some reeds getting shipped in, and an area to store some papyrus, and I've set up a scribble school here. Hopefully this is going to bring us to 50. That's perfect. So we are there. We've got that. We've got that. We just need the monument and some more population. So we're going to start working on getting the monument going. I think I'm going to build it right here. Our kingdom standing climbs because we give the 900 baskets of grain. That's great. I'm going to build the monument right here, and I will bring you back once that's done. Alright, I'm back, and I have an area set up here for the monument construction. We got some work camps and everything, and a place to store all the granite. We need 100 granite blocks before we can start building it. So let's order in 100 granite blocks here. Hopefully we're making enough money to support this. Let's take a look at our labor. We are short again about over 100 people this time. I'm going to expand on this side, and then we're going to let that stabilize, and I'll bring it back. I'm going to do half for now and see how this works out. I don't want to go over the top of the population here. We're almost halfway to our mark here. So I'll bring you back once this populates and stabilizes a bit here. There is another famine for 900 grain. We have that ready to go here. Grain, let's give it to them. We are still 335 in the hole. We're going to let this run for a little while, and I'll bring it back once we're out of debt. We have a city request for 500 luxury goods. We have no luxury goods at all. This is going to be tough. Let me see. Can we order in? We can order in some gems. Let's do that. We're going to order in 100. I'm going to get the gems started here, and I'll bring you back once that's done. Alright, we are out of debt. I have 2 jewelers here and some gems being collected here. We're buying them. Hopefully we're going to have enough to supply these guys. We are also selling our pottery as well. We've got everything going on. Let's take a look at our labor. We are short still. I'm going to put some gardens back here. And we're going to let this stabilize longer, and I'll bring you back. We have a city request for 500 luxury goods in 24 months. And our kingdom standing climbs. We are making the goods, but we haven't started it yet. And our rating here has dropped since we don't have any dentists on the one side. So I'm going to put some dentists in here. See how that goes. I'm And hopefully we can raise our standing here again. I'm going to continue with the beautification on the plazas. And then I want to build, like I said, the city palace. So I'm going to save for the city palace and some tax collectors, and I'll bring it back once that's done. We are now stocked up. We should be getting a unemployment. We have 3 unemployment right now, which is great news. We're looking pretty good. I added some more housing here just to push us over the edge. We're going to let this stabilize for a little bit, and I'll bring you back. We are now compliant for the 500 goods. Let's give them that. We are in debt again. Our city standing falls because we didn't get the luxury goods there in time. Impatient people here. We are still at 65 though. Let's give the Pharaoh a gift. We're back up to 75. We're looking pretty good. We are going to start selling beer here as well. We're almost at the point that I can buy it at. I'm just going to buy it right now. We are going to buy the city palace. Oh, I can't put it in the middle here anywhere. Ouch. Okay, I'm going to have to find a place to put the palace, and I will be right back. All right, we have the tax collector. We're going to lower taxes to 4%. We have a displeased Ptah here. Let's set up some shrines to Ptah. I'm going to put some work camps here just to stabilize it, and then I'm going to start opening up trade for the... Let's open up trade for the granite blocks right now. Back to 105. Perfect. Hopefully we can afford all this. I'll bring it back once this stabilizes, and I'm gonna start building this side of the housing block next. We have a request for 800 beer this time, and we have that. Let's give them some beer. Perfect. I have also extended our beer operation. We're in debt again. I built 4 more beer breweries here since we have a stockpile of barley here. We are selling beer. We're at 2. Let's see, can we give the Pharaoh another gift? It's been 60 months. Let's dispatch another gift. We're at 76. We're still doing good here. We need more population, and we're getting our blocks in here. We're not doing too badly on this. Our city standing climbs because we gave the 800 flasks of beer. We have employees needed. That's good. We are out of debt again. I did have to turn off the granite here, so let's bring it back online. Looks like we might be having a food shortage here. I put a few more loggers here, but I think we're gonna have to set up some more food. We're going to see if we can throw some food in here somewhere, and I'll bring you back. We're in debt again. We have a sandstorm, so we're going to have lower merchants. We are almost at the 100 blocks we need. We're at 3,000. That is my next goal here, is to get the population up some more. I'm going to build into here, and we're going to get some more population going, and I'll bring you back once that's done. Alright, I've built another block here. I've got some religious structures and all the stuff they need, and some entertainment as well. We are at 593. Let's take a look at our blocks here. We are at 63 blocks. We're doing alright. I'm going to speed the game up. And let's see how close we can get to the 5,000 population. That's what I'm looking at right now. And hopefully we can keep our money in check. I did build some more hunting lodges over here, although it is quite the distance to carry the food over here. Hopefully we have enough food. That is the big question. Are we going to have enough food? We're back in debt here. Let's hold tight. I'm going to let this stabilize for a little bit longer, and I'll bring you back. All right, we're starting to sell papyrus and linen here. We had quite a supply here. We have 2,000. I wonder if we can order in food. We can import game meat and that right now. Decisions. I'm going to set up some farms over here right now to make sure we are making a lot of money. We're going to set up some farms over here, and I'll bring you back once that's done. All right, I got a bunch more grain farms set up here. I think I'm going to throw one over. Let's see, can we put another one right here? Once this guy moves out of the way, I think we can do that. I'm going to let this run for a little bit. Let's get this populated. We still have 3,000. What are we looking at for granite? We have 88 granite blocks. We're almost ready to start the pyramids. I'm going to speed this up. Or start the monument anyways. We're going to let this settle down here. I'm going to throw maybe a couple more farms in here. We're going to need all the work we can get anyways. Well, we can't do it. Our city standing climbs. Beautiful. Alright, I've built a spot here for meat, and we are ordering in meat now just to help with the at 1,000. Let's take a look at our... We are still at 88 granite blocks. We have 10,000 here. We're doing really good on that. Alright, I'm back, and we have now the 100 granite blocks that we need. Let's get the monument underway here. Monuments, obelisk, we're going to plop it right there. And we are going to turn off the granite. I don't think we need any more of that. And let's see how it goes. Let's take a look at our standings. We are still at 50. We are short. Our kingdom rating is there. We have everything but the population and the monuments. I'm going to fill in this side. And then we're going to let this populate. And hopefully we're going to come close to getting the population that we need. I'll bring you right back. Alright, I'm back, and we have a 6% unemployment. We still need more food. I'm going to expand our food production over in this area and see if we can get some more food going on here. I'm going to set that up, and I'll be right back. We have a city request for 600. We have that. Let's give that to them. I set up some more farms here. The obelisk is now finished. Let's take a look at our standings. Oh, the monument is still 0. Do we have any burial provisions? No, we don't. There that is. Let's take a look at our... We have 3% unemployment. We have 4,000 and some here. Let's take a look again. We have a 6... Everything we need except for we are missing 1,000 people, and we're short on food. Quite a bit of food here. All right, we are 4,200. I'm going to fill in the center here. Let's do that. And we're going to do some beautification here. We're going to set the gardens all... Oh, we're going to do gardens here. Beautification, gardens. Put gardens all in the center here. And let's do this side as well. That should give us the population that we're looking for. Gardens. Let's get it all gardened up here. That should do it. I'm going to let this populate, and hopefully we're going to reach the amount that we need here. Let's take a look at our standings. We're everything we have except for the population, we're 800 short. So hopefully this is going to do it. I'll bring you back and price increases. Perfect. We are selling that, and our city standing climbs again. We are almost done this mission, it looks like. Hopefully nothing alters my plan here. I'll bring you back once we get closer to the finish here. Alright, we ran into a small problem. We need more musicians and stages here. We are at culture at 45. Let's build a bandstand in here. And let's extend this out a little bit, and we'll build some music here as well. I'm gonna do that, and I'll bring you back. And there is our victory for today. I didn't have to get all the stuff set up after all. We're gonna take a look at my score. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you soon.
While Egypt falls apart around you, you have managed to hold your city together. These skills will serve Egypt well in the difficult time to come.